Welcome to part 5 of the Mega Man Eternal playthrough. So we're going to be breaking the weakness cycle today. We're going to be going after Jolt Man. Now there's a good reason why I want to go after Jolt Man. In particular, I want to get a weapon that I'll need later on so I can get all the beat letters without needing backtracking at all. So I bet you're wondering, okay, why is he doing this? Well, there's also another good reason. I wanted to show off one of the secrets that you may find handy if you're playing the game. So, first thing you'll notice is there's some Sniper Joes in this stage. In particular, they have a little bit of intelligence to them. So, no, it's a pretty subjective thing. They can catch weapons when they're shot at them. In particular, shots. In particular, they're really good at dodging things. But anyways, I'm gonna jump down here. Now, I bet you're wondering why I did that. Well, if you played the game and you got through all the secrets, the game would ask you to tap at the when you enter into Jolt Man's level. But the thing is, you're not supposed to just hold the button down. You have to mash the jump button like this.
Ready.
Now the music's different. Now you got Bai's music for Jolt Man's level. So note, this is one of the secret songs in the game. So now I can talk a little bit more about the stage as I enjoy this song. So some recommendations I have for this guy are using Primal Bomb. Particular Sniper Joes are pretty easy to beat when you have Jolt Man's weapon, and also Primal Bomb's pretty handy if you time your shot right. Now this room is all about timing. You gotta watch out for the Jolt boxes, which will have different directions with them, but at the same time you also have to watch out for the shocks coming up the cables. So make your jumps count. This place is very platform intensive. It was designed to be a pretty intensive level. I'm going to take the lower route. You'll notice that there is these are inspired by the beatboxes in the Mario games. So they have a beat and countdown. You can find the countdowns in the levels. And right now we're fighting the Giganoise Jiro. He's not too hard if you use Primal Bomb's weapon, but the key thing is to just move back and forth. You'll notice that these platforms, they don't only last once, so as soon as you jump off them, they go right out. So we got some Pogo Gyros coming. They work like pogo sticks, so if you get a little bit too close to them, they will unleash a larger jump that increases the shock wave that comes from their jolt blasts that shoot out of them. Now we're entering another aspect of the stage, the puzzle aspect. So this actually has some jolt boxes, and you have to use them to open up the door. Now note, if you have Jolt Man's weapon, Jolt Shocker, you should be able to actually open it up by shooting at the lantern that is right to the right of Magman right now. So if you don't, you have to lead the path for the Jolt Shocks through the Jolt boxes, so you just gotta change the directions of them, and once you've done that, it'll open up the door. So keeping that in mind, you also have your timed platforms, so they do explode like a bomb, the bomb platforms. I recommend taking this right route and hugging the left side of the wall, because there is a Sniper Joe that's gonna shoot at you right when you come down. So I'm just gonna exploit Primal Bomb as it is. It's a pretty darn good weapon. This level, as I was saying, is all about timing. And this is the level of the power generating robot, Jolt Man, which is, of course, a power plant. So in particular, it's a hydroelectric dam that we're in. Ooh, that was a bad one. Yeah, keep in mind that you cannot get in the... You can't let the... yeah, don't get into the way of any of these jolt boxes. They will hurt you. Now we got some shock pluggers. So these shock plug guys, you just gotta get a little bit close to them, tempt them to come down, and then you just gotta drop and keep on moving. So I recommend here just simply take out the enemies instead of having to take on too much. I usually take the upper route here because you can jump right past a Sniper Joe. So these Sniper Joes have blocking abilities, as I was saying, so you just gotta be careful here. Now, as mentioning that, watch your jump. Once you get past the shock plug, just make sure that you give yourself enough space so you don't get pushed into those spikes when you get hit. Here we are, we're at the boss. We're at Jolt Man. Now, I don't have Jolt Man's weakness, which is Frigid Frost. But I'm gonna use Blood Missile, or some would call Blood Cracker, to go after Jolt Man. Now, there's a good reason why. It does 2 damage to everybody. Well, at least most enemies. So, very handy. Now, Jolt Man has a lot of electric attacks, as the name would suggest. Lightning does come, so what he does is he can cast lightning to go through him. When he's electrified, you can't damage him. He's obviously inspired by Sparkman and Brightman. But yeah, watch out for his Hell's Gate attack, that's the Crazy Fury one. You just gotta move back and forth and dodge between the attacks that are coming from the ceiling. Anyways, we got ourselves Jolt Shocker. Now this is a really handy weapon, and what it does is it can go right through enemies, so every time it hits an enemy, it doubles in speed. So once you hit one enemy, it'll keep going through them, so this works extremely well on Sniper Joes, but you'll find it handy later on. But anyways, we're gonna conclude here and go to the next part.